I hope they're okay. I'm not even gonna ask. I hope they're okay with the commentator. La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la. Okay, I think we're good. I think we're golden. The voice is voicing. La 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 la. What is? Wait, I gotta practice the. It's over one. Demo on another. Off the corner, dude. What a goal! Bro, how is that? How is that? How is that? Was that good? Was that good? Bro, I'm so ready. Holy loud noises. Dude, slow. I don't give up. Dude, you joined a Genzo stream. You better be ready for some loud-ass motherfucking noises, bro. Holy, this is Rocket League! The game is not over until the ball touches the ground. It's in! Down, 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 down. Down, down. Whoa. All right, here we go. I'm going to start the video because I'm recording for the YouTube as well. All right, here we go. All right, we have our underdogs. The team name, would you? Question mark. Here we go, chat. Week number 1 of the 2v2. CLOTHY, JOKEN. Line up in Champions Field. On the other corner, we have SBC Hydra. Here we go. CLOTHY and JOKEN look to take down. Would you? Question mark. In week number 1. Game number 1 of the best of 5 between the good lads. Here we go. It's a 2v2. We're not used to this. This will be the first 2v2 ever that SBC plays and is hosted and is posted onto the YouTube. All the good stuff. Yes, you love to see it. But will you love to see the score of this game here? This is the all-star bracket of the legends. And we're going to keep it at that. We're absolutely going to just enjoy. We're going to yap. We're going to talk. And we're going to enjoy the epic content before us. 4:20 on the clock with no goals just yet. An awesome setup. Can CLOTHY put it away? He stops in the middle of the field. And it's just enough to get past him. That's a goal for CLOTHY. Okay, Slow. Have a good night. Much love, bro. You're going to miss some great stuff. Feel free to fall asleep to Daddy Genzo tonight. Okay, what the fuck am I talking about? I'm supposed to be hosting a very important game. It's week number 1 of RS, like I keep saying, but I'm going to keep saying it till I'm blue in the face because this is a big deal. Like I said, the first SBC 2v2 team to touch the field. First SBC 2v2 to be created? No, it's not. But it is the first one to touch the field. So we are super excited to be in this game. But let's not take away from Team Would You. Austin and Yanners on YouTube. Feel free to check them out, man. They're letting us into the lobby. Very kind to these guys to let us hop in and spectate for the best of 5 2v2. JOKEN now rotating back. He's waiting for CLOTHY to get some boost. Maybe cuts on the ball. He does. Now a 50-50 for Austin. We might call him Tin Man. Okay, we'll do that. Tin Man all the way downfield does get the dunk on the CLOTHY, but how does this set up Yanners? As his teammate is still, what a shot from Yanners! Finds the top corner and puts it away. Hold on, hold the phone. That's a beautiful shot. Not only was it a nice shot, but he had to beat out the defender. Now I personally played against JOKEN. He is no one to fool around with. He is an absolute unit, an absolute titan, an absolute force to be reckoned with. CLOTHY showing out his mechanical abilities with the flip reset. Didn't yield too much success, but left for JOKEN. JOKEN as far as Yanners on YouTube. Back to CLOTHY. A little slow play here. You know, sometimes 2v2 can find this weird areas where no one really has possession, but no one really slows it down for possession either. And that's why I personally don't enjoy 2s too much. It looks like JOKEN goes up for this ball a little too early, but he also touches it around the defender for now. Yanners to himself gets the boost on the sidewall. To the ceiling it goes. Can he find the extra flip required? A team bump here from CLOTHY and JOKEN. Actually kind of puts CLOTHY to the ground sooner. Says, hey, I need you for defense, man. Because he would have got beaten out by that ball. But now, Tin Man to the front of the net. A little bit of help from JOKEN here to put it away. And now it is 2-1. And we're just a smidge past halftime. That's my teammate. Let's go. No problem, Hydra. Yeah, of course, chat. Of course. Romix says in the chat, there is no problem here. 2 minutes left in a 2v2. You know, of course we say that with 1v1s, but I believe 2v2s carries the same weight. With 2 minutes left to go, you're down by 1 goal. Both of these teams are looking pretty solid. You know, there's definitely so much more Rocket League to be played. JOKEN with the low 50 setup gives CLOTHY the ball with 100 boost. What can he do? The late flip doesn't full out tin. I really wish I knew how to say his name. I hate saying people's names wrong. Like, I feel like it's the most disrespectful thing you could do. I feel bad. CLOTHY downfield, trying to play across Austin with 0 boost. He's going to circle back for the mid boost 100 as well, but this might be a pass for JOKEN if he just stays strong. No, the 50 goes wide, high and wide for Austin to bang this one downfield again. JOKEN with 2 touches. Can he get this past the defender? Not quite, but CLOTHY a little awkward as much as I would like to think. Makes it work, and it's a goal for JOKEN. The beautiful setup from CLOTHY. Look at that touch into the shot from JOKEN. Sending it downfield. No defender in sight. You believe it's... Okay, I'll say Austin. You know what? I like that. I like that answer. That was a... I can't lie. That was a great take from Yanners off kickoff. Just playing it slow as could be. Slow as a pickle. He's able to fool out CLOTHY. CLOTHY's thinking he's going to slammer jammer that one into the net, but slows it down just enough for them to get the goal and to get the lead. It's 2-3 now. Once again, a goal down for SBC Hydra, but they've shown that is no problem before. Can they do it again? Yanners now a little bit awky. Does get bumped out for his effort. A nice little wave dash there for the recovery. Austin now to himself, going as far as JOKEN, trying to look for the challenge. He gets bumped down. CLOTHY with a half flip and gives it back to JOKEN. JOKEN going to collect himself and collect the boost as well. Into the air he goes, where he's going to be met by Austin. Takes it to the other corner. Now we're just trading possession here. Maybe a shot on target. A beautiful save for CLOTHY, and would you full committing their offense. Can they make the save? They can! And that is going to be the goal that ties them up. Maybe even gets them the victory or brings them to overtime. We have 39 seconds left to figure it out. SBC Hydra is looking strong as a team here. CLOTHY off kickoff, grabbing the 100 boost. 30 seconds left to go. First touch is a little heavy, but he stays with it. Yanners wants no part of that. Now Yanners trying to beat out JOKEN. JOKEN doesn't have boost, but I'm not sure where he was. Collecting pads or the other boosts, I'm not entirely sure. CLOTHY realizing the defender is up for the take, saving his flip for the challenge, and now it's up to JOKEN to clear this thing out. Can he get a solid touch? Out to CLOTHY. CLOTHY getting bumped by Austin. Now CLOTHY downfield for a double demo opportunity. He can't find it. Austin back downfield. This might be a good setup for Team Would You. Over 1, he forces. This is going to be a save. It might even turn to a shot for JOKEN. Oh no, Yanners does have boost. And this game's only over with the ball. Touches the ground or hits the net. Yanners puts it away. Game number 1 goes to Would You ? Both players, all 4 players playing up to their abilities and the most wonderful that they could. But Would You does take game number 1. Oh my goodness. Yo, I'm back. How are you? What's up, Nez? I have a bigger headache than I did last time, but dude, I'm here supporting the SBC fucking teams just as much as everyone is in the damn chat. So I am doing absolutely phantasmatical. Game number 2 is upon us. Can JOKEN and CLOTHY figure out the answers to the questions, to the problems? Can they do it? What the hell just happened? Chat, I'm sorry that just happened to you. I have no idea what actually just happened. I think my monitor got possessed. 16 seconds in, no goals, trading possession once again. I can only expect, my prediction here is all these games, you know, come to a close 1 goal, you know, 1 to 2 goal series or games between them. I mean, what a shot by Yanners. There's just, wait a second. This caught me a little bit off guard. Yanners with no boost makes the cut at midfield. Excuse me. And it puts away the ball for the first goal. 30 seconds in. But yeah, as I was saying, my prediction for these games is they're going to stay close. 1 to 2 goals a game. And we'll have to see what happens in the best of 5. Double opportunity from Yanners, and he puts it away. Yanners is certainly popping off in this game. What rank are they? Bottle. This is All-Star 2v2. All-Star 2v2. 4 minutes on the clock. Joking down to CLOTHY. Can CLOTHY grab enough boost pads or boost in general to make this effort somewhat dangerous? He's not able to do so just yet, but JOKEN sure is. JOKEN to the midfield for CLOTHY with the shot to the back of the net. And that is a goal for SBC Hydra. What a beautiful play. A minute in with 3 goals, down by 1. We've been in this position before. Usually not a problem for SBC Hydra to come back, but at that point of finding the lead is where it all matters. CLOTHY trying to get back for the save. It's an awkward touch. You don't think he's going to go to the sidewall there because you know that second teammate is committed already. He's gone. He's out of the play. He's able to grab enough boost and circle back for the shot. 3:51 now on the clock. Kickoff goals to no avail just yet for Yanners, but Austin is there. Austin popping this one mid for his teammates. Is CLOTHY able to make a touch here? He is. JOKEN's going to steal this one from him, find the bump as well. But who gets to this ball first? It's certainly going to be a fake challenge from CLOTHY, so that race is now null and void. JOKEN, look how far Yanners is back. CLOTHY has enough time to grab some boost, to bait out Yanners just a little bit. Double tap opportunity. A beautiful save here. Not the best touch from JOKEN. He's going to have to rely on his teammate named CLOTHY to get back and save this one from danger. Austin off the back wall. Double tap. And Yanners on target. 1-4. This team is looking good. What answers does SBC have? It seems as though MOOOOOOOOOON is only ramping it up as time goes on now. I don't doubt for 1/2 millisecond that SBC Hydra have it in them to take down this offense of MOOOOOOOOOON. But it's a matter of when. Do they turn it up? They're a game down in the series. Do they turn it up now? Do they turn it up, you know, are there tactical timeouts in the regular season of the 2v2? I'm not sure. Do they take a timeout? You know, do they take all the time in the lobby when that comes up? Do they take the rest of this 2.5 minutes and go on an absolute slaughter and score 5 goals right now to find the lead? That is what they need to do. They need to turn it up, and they need to do it now. Halftime in the game number 2. Shot on target. Does this go in? Yanners off the post and in. All right, they definitely have to prepare their mindset for the rest of this game. They have to identify that this game might be over. Now let's find out how they play. Everything goes to the air. Everything is off the backboard. Everything is a double. It looks like if they don't get that initial challenge, that's okay. But we have to beat them on the read. I mean, what a fortunate bounce for MOOOOOOOON. 6-1 now. And we're looking for some type of comeback for SBC Hydra RS. It's called Royalty Series. It's a event that SBC takes place in. It's a 5-week series or 6-week series with playoffs as well. And they will find the 7th goal, 8th goal of the game. Yanners puts this one away, finds the demo at the midfield and receives the pass. But yeah, Royalty Series is a 5 to 6 week long event with playoffs. 2v2 and 3v3. I don't think there's anything else than those. And we host like 11 to 12 teams. I lost count because of the 2v2 teams. I mean, there's just so many teams this season. It's so awesome to see the growth of SBC. And like I said earlier in this series here, SBC Hydra is the first 2v team to take the field. First team to take the field. There's been more created. This one's redirected to the sidewall. Looks like Austin's, you know, trying to give this one out. JOKEN's waiting on the backboard for a pass. You know, I don't blame them trying to go for crazy passing plays as, you know, the game develops and they're down 7 goals. I don't blame them. I would probably do the same thing, but they have to realize that next game, if they're going to lose this one, that's okay, but next game, they have to turn it up. You know, I'm the type of player, and I hope everyone in SBC is as well. You don't give up until the very last second. You just don't. Whether you're getting crushed, or you're crushing somebody. I mean, we play this game all day of our lives. Now it's time to ramp it up when we're doing comp play. There we go. CLOTHY is able to get a goal. 2-8 doesn't look so bad. But like I'm saying, when we're in the series, you know, royalty series or any type of tournaments, cash prize or SBC hosted, whatever it is, you play as hard as you can all the time. But I do believe there's a moment where you can reset the mental when you're a minute down from regulation time and you're down 6 goals. That is a time to build up the mental, go for some things that, you know, you maybe try and practice in free play and see what they can do. Yeah, it looks like this one they're losing their composure a little bit, but as we're talking about, you know, let's prepare for that next game. 39 seconds. SBC Wiggy, welcome to the stream. How we doing? 30 seconds left. JOKEN, CLOTHY. Can they find at least one more goal? How are they going to set themselves up? A pass here to JOKEN. Shot. No good. I do, you know, that's one thing about SBC Hydra that I'm noticing. They definitely go for passing plays. And oh my goodness. Yanners puts this on target as well. He's just, the most unsuspecting shots, it seems like, just go in. Yeah, he did a lot of air roll, got the angle, shot it on target, no problem. SBC Hydra definitely goes for a lot of passing plays. Now, you could argue what you ? Does as well. I would argue that they're just a little bit quicker than Hydra at this moment in time. And, you know, if you're able to beat your opponents to the ball, you might as well just take the solo plays. The solo plays end up being passes in support of their teammate. And that's how this one got to 3 to 10 goals. 0 seconds left. Game 2 is over. GG's. All right. All right. Wait, is it a best of 3? Wait. Wait. Huh? Wait. Okay. Okay, it is a... Okay. 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 Chenzo got a little confused there. Car change. Okay. All right. All right. Oh, they're waiting on me. Oh, shit. Oops. Wait. Okay, Chenzo was throwing. Chenzo was throwing. It is a best of 5. Sorry, I got a little discombobulated there. I didn't exactly know what was happening. Okay, hey, we're in the game and we're vibing. 2 to 0 for Team Would You. JOKEN and CLOTHY now have to defend the match point that Would You is on currently. CLOTHY with a possessional touch here to himself. Can he get this one out to JOKEN? A little pop flick is enough to get over the defense for now, but Austin is there with the pre-flick. Cannot get the goal. He did have a valiant effort there, absolutely, for sure. But at that moment in time, do you take the first sure shot, or do you try and rush it and, you know, upgrade your skill in that competitive play that we were talking about in the last match? Right now is the time to score. I'm sorry. CLOTHY getting a beautiful 50. Out to Yanners. Yanners maybe to himself. Can he get an extra touch? He does, but I don't know how much that will help out his team as JOKEN now has possession. Tries to get a pass mid. He can't do that. CLOTHY has to realize his team just committed to the play. Now, a pass to Yanner himself. Goes for the flip reset. Gets the double commit. But a beautiful save. Who's going to end up with this one? Yanners is still there with no boost. How long can he stay on this ball for? Not for very long. It gets 50'd out to the side wall. Bounces up midfield. CLOTHY doesn't go for the big boost here. He actually turns on the challenge. It's a great challenge from him as well. Austin wasn't keeping a little sneaky eye on him to see where he did go. Love the aggression here from JOKEN. Excuse me. 3.5 minutes left to go. There we go. CLOTHY to open game number 3 up. Can they keep that pressure up, though? That is the question. Right now, they're making the defense awkward. They're backwards. They're running out of boost. They're trying to stay a part of the play with such low boost. They can't make it happen. There we go. I was trying to get rid of the overlays. 3.5 minutes. 1 to 0. SBC Hydra's in the lead. A pass for Austin, but he's low boost. 0 in the midfield. A good 50 here from CLOTHY. How does JOKEN support his team, though? Plays it to the right side of the pitch, where he's going to play it again to himself. If it gets past Yenners, which it does for now. Shot is good! What a shot from JOKEN! Gets him around one. Yenners can't make the touch. Puts it to the post and in. What a play. What a shot. What a goal. CLOTHY now in Austin. Matching up for the kickoff. CLOTHY, 12 boost. Flicks it over one. Denied. Yenners takes possession of that. You know, I can't argue with the touch JOKEN just got, because he flips to the boost and he's still a part of the play. You love to see it. 1, 2, 3 touches to yourself. And still in possession as CLOTHY takes this one downfield. Can he find the 50-50 dunk on the target? No, he cannot. It's left for Yenners. Yenners to Austin. Where's the pass back to Yenners? He can't find a touch. Oh my goodness. They are in the lead by 2. This is crazy. They are on match point. Would you question mark has to find this win here, or the momentum shift for Hydra will be too much. And it's another goal. 3-0. Halftime is upon us in game number 3. To the sidewall. This might be a valiant effort at a kickoff goal. What is this? 1v1? 2:20 left. JOKEN's looking for a crazy touch, and he finds it because he's a crazy guy. Wow, Yenners dodging the boost, going for the demo. You'd love to see the reciprocal of that on the defense. They understand that demos is what opened those lanes for them to score some goals. JOKEN's not back, and Yenners is able to drop this one down into the net. 2v2 action, week number 1 of the Royalty Series. SBC Hydra versus Team Would You? Question mark. Would you? The question of today's game is would you? It really is. Would you score this, CLOTHY, if it was... What a challenge in the midfield. Can he find another one? No, and I like CLOTHY's single jump defense there. Doesn't overcommit himself. JOKEN now dodging the demo as well. Getting a pinch out probably to himself again. There we go. We're killing some time. We're still up 2 goals, but it seems like Team Would You question mark has turned on the afterburners. A nice challenge here. Austin doesn't stay a part of it. The low-ish 50 is left for JOKEN. The double miss. Now CLOTHY tries to get it over to Austin. It's a race for the shot on target or the save. Yenners trying to leave this boost for Austin, but gets sniped away from CLOTHY. Now CLOTHY eating up the heavy touch from Yenners. Can CLOTHY now find the goal? It might just be a pass, though. This seems like it's going to be too far into the net to be a pass. Great touch here by CLOTHY, making the defense awkward once again. He's going to pop this up again. No one is back for it. Of course, Austin can get there, but he didn't have that immediate defense. Now, if JOKEN can find a demo onto Yenners, that would have been an excellent form of Rocket League play there. Looks like CLOTHY, you know, wants to be a part of the play, but can't just yet. My game just froze just a little bit. That's okay. 40 seconds left to go, and that's a little dangerous for the team bump. Pass mid, shot, no good. Can he put it away? It takes 2 to make the save, and no, he can't. Denied. SBC Hydra, as I was saying, they have it in them to do it. It's a matter of when, and they're doing it now. 24 seconds to get it away. That's exactly what happens. JOKEN, you know, it says we don't need another goal. We're gonna kill some time here. Now, don't get me wrong. Team Would You question mark definitely has enough time to come back in this game. What a save! The shot into your teammate to put it away into the midfield. Yenners, 4 seconds left. Yenners leaving his team 4 seconds left to score a goal. Now, I know from personal experience in a 1v1 that 4 seconds is enough to score a goal. CLOTHY playing this one to himself. This one goes as far as the sidewall where he puts it down. Oh my goodness. SBC Hydra looking at the reverse sweep. Take game number 3. Let's go, Pax. Would I what? That's the question, Dina Date. That's what we're trying to figure out. Oh my goodness. Okay, listen. If they win this game, you guys are in a world of hurt of noises. I'm going to go fucking ballistic. Let's go, SBC Hydra. Make Papa Chenzo proud. I want to see you guys tear down the offense. Tear down the defense. There we go. Game number 4. And it's a fake. First kickoff, fake kickoff we've seen. I'm so sorry for the coughing, all that stuff. I've been yapping a lot today. First goal opens up from Austin. It's a failed fake kickoff to double demo into the goal. 7 seconds in. CLOTHY and JOKEN are now down. You have to find a way to come back here. And, you know, we've been saying all series long, those 1-goal leads haven't been too much for WOOOOOOOOON to hold on to. Obviously, it's only 1 goal. Maybe this will tie it up. Yanners alone on the sidewall. You have to be careful. Gets a flip. I don't even know if he got it. It looks like he goes to the ground. A beautiful take from Austin and another goal. Now, that is what we've been talking about, where this team seems to be just a little bit faster to the jump than JOKEN and CLOTHY. But Austin and Yanners, I mean, they're looking good. But at the end of the day, at the end of the game, we're going to see who looks good. JOKEN off kickoff, doesn't go for boost. What a brilliant play. This might just be it. JOKEN with the game sense of a wizard puts it away for goal number 1. What a shot. Says, you know what? You can have the boost. I'm going to just put this into your net. Wow. What up, Train? I don't like the color and the name change, bro. I go back to blue. I missed that, Train. But what's up? Welcome to the stream, bro. You are tuning in to a 2v2 week number 1 of RS. Team WOOOOOOOOON versus SBC Hydra. The first ever SBC 2v2 team to do it, and they're doing it for sure. Tied up 2-2. Let's go! Train so much better. Thank you. Thank you. We're not even a minute into this game. It seems as though everyone is a little bit warmed up. I think the phalanges are good. I think the game sense is game sensing, especially for JOKEN and CLOTHY. They're looking as solid as ever. They are looking good, but that's nothing to say against Team WOOOOOOOOON ? As they've been a dominating force, even in the games they lost. It's only been by, you know, the first game that they did lose, it was by 1. So let's see how they maintain this pressure. Tom, thank you so much for the bidder. Much love. SBC Hydra to the moon. Let's go. This isn't like a finals match or anything, so I can show some bias to the other side. During casting, I'm not, but let's go SBC Hydra. Damn it, I said it. 3.5 minutos left for a tied ball game. 2-2. Team WOOOOOOOON versus SBC Hydra. Who is going to take this one? Remember, they are on match point. SBC is looking to come back. And they might have just found a lead. Is this on target? I can't really tell. It's not! With the help of JOKEN, and it goes wide. Austin has to be careful here. 0 boost. Gets a 50 by CLOTHY. Does receive the 100 boost at the midfield. Now JOKEN passing this one out. You got to be careful giving the possession away. I don't know how he plays that otherwise, but you just have to be careful. Austin now, because of that mess up from CLOTHY, he's able to get another touch, but this may have just opened up some space. If JOKEN can get on the ball and not panic a little bit, because Austin is 0 boost. Picks up the 100. He's going to leave it for Yanners, who's 52. He goes for the air dribble. Flip reset. Can't find it. There we go. CLOTHY's dribbling. He can't see the opponent. Will that be enough, though? The cut one time on the ball is not. Yanners to himself gets beaten out by CLOTHY. CLOTHY trying to find the take. And JOKEN with the backflip at halftime exactly, and Austin's able to put it away. All right, even I had to take a deep breath. Now, if you're JOKEN, you can't let that affect you. Now, I'm going to be honest. I don't know what it is about these Royalty Series games. And that's another goal from Austin. In a matter of 10 seconds, they double the lead, 2-4. But let me finish my little anecdote here. I don't know what it is about these RS games. And you could say you're just playing Rocket League like with your buddy, you know, it's a private match, boo-hoo. There is something about these RS games that just have that ring to them, that aura that make you nervous. It's too massive to explain. You have to be on a team to experience this. JOKEN with a beautiful challenge. Now, don't get me wrong, they have a minute per goal. A minute per 2 goals. But they just can't let Yanners do what he's doing. They just can't. Somehow they have to shut it down. They have to be in their face, save boost, make it happen. And right now, Austin's making it happen. 2-5. They're down by 3 with a minute 50 to go. There is still time, regardless if there's time in between a lobby or not. There is still time. Now, I haven't been paying too much attention to these kickoffs, but I will say, And it looks like Would You, question mark, is getting more of the possession because of their kickoff on most of the times that I have been paying attention. All right, here we go. Valiant effort from CLOTHY to get it away. But just how I was talking about SBC, you got to be careful when you do this. But it's very vindicative of a smart twos player, how Yanners is staying a part of the play with low boost. It's very telling that they play twos. It's probably their favorite game mode, and they rock out with their socks out in 2v2. Maybe a shot here from JOKEN. Turns out to be a pass. And CLOTHY full committing into the net. I mean, how can you blame them? They're down by 3. They have to make something happen. And they might make it happen here. Yeah, taking some time. JOKEN pass mid. It's there. Can CLOTHY put it away? Yeah, it seems like right now, Team Would You is getting it away from danger. And then SBC Hydra is rushing. Just a hairball. If they slow down the game 5%, they would have some opportunities on net. They would have some goals. Not even opportunities. They would have some goals. 30 seconds left to find 3 goals. Do you guys believe in miracles? Because I just saw one! It's a goal! $20 seconds left to find 2 goals. Almost an opportunity there. Now, I'll tell you right now, Austin's going to waste some time. Missing the boost there won't be too beneficial for your team for now. As long as you save yourself a goal here and at least 7. I'm going to give it 7 seconds. Save yourself 7 seconds and you might have a chance at this game. That looks like it's going to be game right there. Best of 5, 2v2. Would you question mark versus SBC Hydra? Go down in week number 1. I want to say thank you to Yanners and Austin for letting us in here. I also want to say thank you to JOKEN and CLOTHY for, let me make sure I tell them. Let me see if they, I don't even know if they're on PC or whatnot. Okay, I got the heart approval is good. Let's go. Let's see here. GG's. I want to make sure. Who is this? That's JOKEN. All right. Let's do the heart to JOKEN. Let's see. Yeah, huge shout out to everyone in the lobby there. Huge shout out to CLOTHY and JOKEN for being the first 2v2 team to touch the field. Whether you're watching on the live stream and or in the YouTubes, thank you for joining SBC to the motherfucking moon. Okay, enough being weird. What the